This is like a bad episode of dun, 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 dun.
Oh, your poor herbs.
This looks 1,000% better than it did an hour ago. But this could be how I feel today. My poor herbs. I forgot. They were out on the porch. They were well watered yesterday. It was so hot today. I went out to get them. I'm like, oh, I should have watered them.
It was hot today, and kind of humid too.
But
It's about
this one's coming back.
It's about rain.
Standing back up. My poor thing.
Oh,
there you go.
That's rebound. Hopefully it'll
rebound. The sadness of today is reflected in my herb.
Today was a brutal day yet again. I'm floored at what's the word? I just don't know. I don't even know how to describe every time Trump opens his mouth right now.
It's a good day for dead people. This was me. Cluster of moral ineptitude.
And I thought t-shirt. That described it perfectly. Yeah, it's so insensitive. It's just beyond belief. It's grotesque.
Grotesque is good. Grotesque. I'm going with grotesque.
Yeah, I'm going with grotesque. I feel like we're in the Twilight Zone still.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, I listened to an excellent podcast today. I've been supporting an organization called Push Black for probably the better part, over a year, actually. And they have a podcast. And the podcast they have out now, the group of them are called Black History Year, I think. And one of them I was listening to today was about a Black woman who I can't remember what southern state it was. I want to say at like Alabama or Oklahoma, someplace where there was oil. And she was gifted some land that ended up having a lot of oil on it. And so she was, taking in a lot of money. And this was, I'm going to say in the 70s. And I did not know this. Black people in that neck of the woods had to have financial advisors assigned to them if they made money. I was like, what?
Wow.
I had no idea. There's so much that, and I consider myself pretty well informed about a lot of things, and I follow a lot, but there's way too much about what's happened to Black people and people of color that I have had no idea.
It's been a big wake up call. I've been just hanging and listening to my friends and going to all sorts of different sites for things that I never knew existed. And I think that's what everybody should do right now to get more educated. And I've just, like this morning, it's so great. It's everywhere, and it's really helping, I think, to better understand the Black experience. And like, for example, Seth Meyers has one of his writers, Amber Ruffin, who's a hilarious comedian, just tell stories the last few days, and they're called Amber Getting Messed Up with the Cops, Part 1. You know what I mean? And like, she just tells normal stories that are somewhat comedic and seem absurd, but they're real stories that happened to her, just living her life and the normal crazy fear of just the cops in her neighborhood. And like, it's insane. And we have no idea. And
no, you can, it's not like we're ignorant of a lot of stuff, but there's a whole, I think there's so many stratospheres of abuse that we don't know about because we don't have that experience. So this time should be a lot for us to be listening. And that's why I feel like listening to podcasts like this that go through history and give you ways that you can help. I can't fix it. No one can really fix it, but there are organizations that are helping lift people up. And that's, first of all, understanding how we got here, how we helped as a culture oppress, and how we can help lift up.
Well, as we were saying yesterday, it's a movement, and you never know when the movement and the wave of the momentum will happen, and you have to get on it when it happens and help to change whatever we can do. That's all we can do.
Yeah, so I recommend that podcast.
Okay, I will definitely check it out.
Yeah, and I was listening to it while I was making my special sauce today. I made two things today. I made rose water, and I made the ginger fennel simple syrup, which I'm going to be using for my drink. But I am going to cook something with that rose water.
That looks really incredible. Will you show the audience?
Yeah, it was super easy. The thing about rose water is you want to make sure you're using organic roses. You do not want roses are highly
you're gonna have pesticide water.
Look.
Oh my God.
Was it beautiful?
Red roses or different?
Well, I have a variety in my yard of red and white and a chocolate rose. So the really fragrant roses are the white ones and the chocolate ones, but the red ones add the color. So I did a big mixture of all of the petals, but it smells so good. Rose water is good for your skin. It's supposed to help with aging and wrinkles, and because it has a ton of antioxidant stuff.
When you say you simmered it or whatever, you use distilled water
Mm-hmm.
and
then I just covered the petals, just enough water to cover them. And then I brought them to a boil and then simmered it on really low for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, till they turned pale. Then I let them I covered them during that time, and I let them cool with the cover on till they were completely cool, and then strain them.
Wow.
And it's so fragrant. I just
do that because I'm spending a fortune on rose water for my face.
Yeah, so it lasts for a month in the fridge or a week in a spray bottle. So I would just keep it in the fridge. And
that's cool.
And this time of year, it's so great to just freshen yourself with cold rose water.
And you smell good.
And you smell good as a side effect. And then I made this.
Oh my God, the simple syrup. This is like we're like simple syrup.
Like secret sauce.
It's so good though.
Oh, so this is fennel ginger.
Wow.
And so the way I did it was I brought, it's equal parts sugar to water. So this was a half a cup of water, and I brought that to a boil, put some chopped fennel in it, and let it steep for about 5 or 6 minutes. Then I strained it, added the sugar, brought it to another boil to start dissolving the sugar, and then I put in 1/3 of a cup of chopped ginger and let it simmer for a half an hour.
Wow.
And this is so delicious.
You got the goods.
Yes. So now I'm going to make my drink.
Yay, make your drink. I need one after this week.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, so I was going to muddle some from basil, but I want you to see, look, this is already perking up. See this?
Oh my God.
Standing up.
That's like a miracle basil.
I know.
It's happening before our eyes.
So I'm going to muddle some basil in my not as muddly as yours muddle thing.
Don't muddle. Don't get into a muddle, Debrianna.
I'm not going to get into a muddle. All right, so these poor leaves, they still smell good.
Wow.
So I'm going to muddle this in here. Oh, they smell divine.
Fun to muddle.
Little muddle. And then I'm going to add, I think I'm just going to put this in here after they're like squished up a little bit. into my, this is because I have a mason jar and no shaker.
You know what's fun about making drinks, whether you're making mocktails or cocktails, is we all have just this glassware that we never use because we only use it for company or whatever, and it's just fun to take it out sometimes.
Oh, this is so delicious.
Woo! Yummy.
Oh, it smells so good. And then I have my ice and this handy dandy ice thing. And first I'm going to do the lime juice. I'm going to do the lime juice first before I get the ice out. Okay, so that's in there, and that's sitting in there, muddling, little muddles. Now, yes, Peggy, I don't know if you're out there, but I will be trying my lemony smoother. I have
these back.
Yeah, these are probably softer than your key limes were. They're Persian limes. Organic Persian limes, and I'm going to see if I can use my easy squeezy lemon squeezy thing.
Yum!
Oh, they smell so good. Yeah, this is working. These are softer than the key limes. Those are a little hard.
Yeah, the key limes are a tough customer.
Yeah, totally. And I'm going to put a little bit more lime juice than I did simple syrup. Woo!
Peggy says yippee.
Okay, hi, Peggy.
All right, Peggy. It's good. It's all good. All right, so I want 2 ounces of this. Oh, I'm going to need more. This is a big one. Isn't that beautiful?
That's beautiful. So, Debrianna, this is called the Thistle in the Peck.
Yeah, don't ask me. I don't know. Martha Stewart also has a drink. Martha Stewart also has a drink called a Thistle something in the something, and she used like some kind of artichoke something, which makes sense because that's a thistle. This being called a thistle, I have no idea why.
Somebody is asking if you compost the limes.
Yes, I do.
Of course she does.
Yes, I do.
Or the disposal just to freshen it up.
Yeah, sometimes I put it in the disposal. That's true. All right, so 2 ounces of lime juice. Now I'm going to add the ice. Where's my ice? And I'm going to put a glass full of ice in there. I think that's probably close. And I'm going to give it a shaky. Now, if I had a great cocktail shaker, I would use that. But I don't.
Use a mason jar when all else fails.
I have a mason jar.
I know, we kind of do everything with mason jar.
Oh, that looks gorgeous. And then what I got to add to this is going in here.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty? Is this fever-free ginger beer.
Oh, I love ginger beer. Oh my God, you're killing me right now.
No, I know, and I'm so hot.
God,
All right, and I'm going to top this
open up a bar.
there with a little ginger beer.
Oh my God, that looks good.
Isn't that pretty? Okay,
Yum. Okay, so that's the mocktail.
that's the delicious mocktail. Yes, it is. Here, husband, you may have it.
Now, if you want to make it a cocktail, what do?
Here I go. I'm making the cocktail right now. Okay. 1.5 ounces of this gorgeous divine syrup. Oh, wait. Where's my jar? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. The gorgeous divine syrup. I'm going to smash-a-roo my little, where's my muddle stick? Oh, here it is. My basil. Just smash it up a little bit. Pour that in there. Your mom's probably going, why doesn't she have the muddle stick in a cocktail glass? I don't know. I don't. Okay, so that. Now I'm going to add my lime juice, which is 2 ounces of lime juice. Let me see how much I have left. Oops, I need another half. These are gorgeous limes. Okay, let's see.
Uh-oh, she went away. She lost her connection, I think. She'll be back.
Oh, she'll come back in. Okay, 2 ounces in there. And this is the trick. Maybe she'll come back. I'm going to put the ice in before she gets back. She probably lost her connection because it's so windy outside. So I'm going to add my ice to the drink. And then I'm going to add a shot of Kentucky bourbon. That's how I'm unmocktailing this drink. And I'm going to shake her up. All you need is a jar with a lid. Where are you, Lisa? Come back.
Here she comes. She's coming back. She's coming back.
I don't either, but you're coming back in. I'm going to put you in.
Oh my God. My internet just got totally blown out. The storm is brewing. So.
Oh, it is? Okay, here.
Ask
Okay.
David.
Okay, I did the same thing, except I added a jigger of bourbon.
Woo! What kind of bourbon?
This is this beautiful Kentucky bourbon.
Ooh, what's it called? Oh, just called Kentucky bourbon. Wow, that looks gorgeous.
Trader Joe's Kentucky bourbon.
Hey, it looks good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna put it in.
Pour it in that glass.
Oh, she went away again.
Oh no! Oh, that's so good. I'm going to top it with this ginger beer. Here, I'll just drink till she comes back. I might be drunk by the time she shows up. Oh, that is so refreshing. And how you can taste a little bit of that basil. The fennel ginger combination is spectacular. What? You're not on yet. Wait, here you go.
There she goes.
Okay, here's what's crazy. I was watching you and you couldn't hear me.
This is crazy.
Oh my God. I don't know.
I'm just going to drink until you get back. I was like, okay, never mind.
The sun's going down. The storm's moving in. Time for
Wizard of Oz.
Time for bourbon.
Oh, so time for bourbon. All right, so I am going to bring you some in a mason jar. And we'll post it online.
Yay. Well, that looks delicious. I want to try that. Your Thistle in the Peck.
So good. That is so good. Now my husband has to try it. He's the bourbon drinker.
Okay, we have to get him on camera, David. We need authentic reaction.
Yeah, there you go. Get in.
It is.
Here it is.
It is perfection.
Woo! There you have it, folks.
It's delicious. Okay, I will post the recipe online.
Yay!
And I'll bring you a mason jar full. Oh, did I just see Milton? Hi, Milton.
Hi, Milton. Oh my God, I am totally blowing away here, and the internet's probably gonna blow out again. I don't know, but that looks fabulous.
We'll do an emergency cocktail run.
Oh my God, do you notice how all of our stuff is kind of involving alcohol now? Like my granita last night, you could just easily add vodka. Everything we're making.
Yourself into a stupor. Okay. Well, I will be bringing you a sample, a tasting of it in just a few minutes.
Oh, yay! Oh, awesome.
And before we all blow away,
don't drive and carry right now, okay? Be careful.
No, I'm going to put it in a mason jar with a lid.
Okay.
And hope nobody stops me.
Not an open container. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Try a mocktail.
Stay safe and well. Peace and love.
Manja.